Hello, everybody. This is Tyler Vorseth here. Welcome back. Um, it's been a while since I've had a live upload, but it's okay. Here's my tail, and yeah, that doesn't really matter, does it? Still realize that the more I assign myself an identity, the more I don't really have one. It's very fascinating. Um, but I know a part of my identity is Tomb Raider because because it's the games that I grew up playing, and also my mother instilled in me to play, and so she passed them down to me, and so I have the benefit of playing her games, essentially. Of course, she only played until Underworld, so. And I kept going. The series kept going. Anyway, the point of all this is to get the reviews done before the remastered versions come out. Which I have an easy way out, as you have already seen. But I will try my best to redo the reviews. Thankfully, this time around, the things are organized. So that is great. Okay. Let me get. I'm missing a part of Temple of Puna. Well, that is great. Looks like I'm gonna have to. Great. How am I missing South Pacific Islands? Okay. Well, alright. That's fine. Temple of Puna is a short level anyway. And I think. What do I give it? Okay. Cool. Temple of Puna. You start the level by sliding down a stone ramp. There are 2 poison dart guys in the green area. You get rid of a poison dart guy on the top step, then you climb up the steps. You go on steps that wind around to the top. There's a poison dart guy at the top. After you kill him, you go through a crawl space that has a checkpoint, that has a checkboard patchwork quilt floor. On the other side, there's a small med pack. In the next room, there's a row of spinning blades and a save crystal in the center of the room. After you find the proper time to drop in, an earthquake, happens, and you have to go and press 4 buttons. Stand in between 2 tiles at the edge of the button wall to be safe from the spinning disc. There are 2 button walls at each side. So when you are done with one side, you have to jump over the spinning disc to get to the other side. Once all the buttons have been pressed, the gate will open. You avoid the spinning disc. Ooh, did that finally pop? Oh my god. Everything's a mess. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, so when you are done with one side, you have to jump over the spinning disc to get to the other side. Once all the buttons have been pressed, the gate will open. You avoid the spinning disc, climb up a platform, then slide down a ramp to a trap room. There's a spike ceiling coming down, and you have to pull 3 levers to open the door. You see a block, so you pull it to stop the spike ceiling, and then pull all 3 levers to exit. You have to drop down and take 2% damage, then you slide down to a room with stone faces. There is a huge boulder at the top of the ramp and a lever below. The lever will cause the ramps with stone faces to fall in lava, and the boulder will now chase you. You run away from it and encounter another boulder, but with breakable tiles and a fixed camera angle that will have Laura coming towards you. Back to the beginning, you can collect the same crystal at the end if you want to. There will be a poisoned dark guy at the exit door and a poisoned dark guy at the green room. You go back to the green room, up the steps, and jump to an invisible shimmy wall and shimmy all the way to the right. The door at the end should be open now. This leads to the only secret of the level, a very hardy secret. This secret has a flare pickup, 3 Desert Eagle pickups, and a large med pack. So you go to the exit door, slide down a ramp to an open room with the guy sitting in a chair. You cannot fall off, otherwise you will die. There's a small med pack on the left and right side. Once you go a step behind him, he will turn around. He has a shield up that goes down every time he attacks you. He shoots a blue bolt to electrocute you and a green bolt to the left or right to create a lizard man who will try to poison you. I recommend the MP5 on this guy. You want to jump left and right to avoid his bolt. Once you kill him, he explodes and leaves the aura dagger behind. This level has all the right traps and is paced perfectly. The boss emphasizes that you go forward every time you jump, strafing and also paying attention to surroundings. Rank is beautiful, but rating is a 13 instead of a 12. Right? Yes. Okay. So that's Temple of Puna, and that is the last of the South Pacific Island levels. It is the crowning jewel, I think, of Tomb Raider 3. They're the most beautiful levels. They're the most well thought out levels. They don't have the best secrets, but that's okay. But in my opinion, they really do it out with those levels. So next time we will do the London levels, which is where Tomb Raider 3 tends to fail. And we'll see how much it fails by. It's not actually by much if you look at it from a Tomb Raider standpoint, like as a whole, because they do put in a lot of effort. It's just that effort goes nowhere. Well, I wouldn't say nowhere. It just goes into making the levels tedious. Because that's what London is. It's tedious. It's not fun unless you do it multiple times, then you have a slight bit of fun. But South Pacific Islands, I hate to see you go, but this is the last level, so, you know. Tyler Vorseth out.